Both the Chicago Wolves and the Oklahoma City Barons saw their ranks demolished Sunday morning after their parent clubs pulled several members of both squads with news of the NHL lockout ending.
Climbing makes one final save, and the Wolves pick up their first win of 2013 thanks to 41 stops by Matt Climbing.
Well, I'm not sure if they credited those last two seem to be on target too, and that might be up to 46. I'm not sure of that. I was watching that.
But maybe it hurt a little more for the Barons.
Absolutely. I did some math on that, and with they lost Nugent Hopkins, the top pick last year, runner for Rookie of the Year in the NHL, to the World Junior Championship. So they lost him, and then come yesterday, Sunday morning, was they lost three of the big players in Schultz, Taylor Hall, and Jordan Eberle. And I think between the three of them, without Hopkins in the equation, I think there's like 125 points amongst them. Eberle had 25 goals on his own. We sat out four guys. Our four guys had a total of 25 goals. One player for them had 25, and they had 100. I think our four guys totaled maybe in the low 70s, and three guys of their guys. So I was happy to see that happen. And talking to Todd Nelson, the head coach in Oak City, he realized this was coming down. He was just trying to take advantage of the situation as much as he could, and he knew it was going to come to an end, and he realizes that he has to regroup too.
It was more than the Sunday afternoon fan who wanted to see them play.
Yeah, you're glad they weren't in the lineup playing against, but in the same sense, I would have liked to see them. I've coached Jordan Eberle at the World Championships. I've coached against Taylor Hall. I haven't seen the Schultz kid. He played with my son in BC Junior Hockey League, so I saw him when he was a 16-year-old, and I really would have liked to seen them at this level. And certainly they've been tearing up the league. But at the end of the day, I'm probably a little happier that they weren't in the lineup. But three great players, so they've just torn up this league, and I'm glad to see them moving on to the next level.
He moves to Gordon, quick shot, he scores! Andrew Gordon has tied the game at 1.
The Wolves lit up the scoreboard and dominated a third period that all season long has been tough for this team.
Well, I was getting frustrated with the lack of scoring for us, so it was nice to see the output. I was carrying on with the guys that sat out last night that were going up to the NHL. I said, as soon as we get rid of the riffraff, we score goals, and they were laughing about it. But kind of ironic that our players that are going to the NHL aren't playing, and we score 6 goals. It's been a frustrating year where we don't score. There's very few games where we score over 2 or 3 goals a game. So to see 6, it's a nice thing. And things went our way. Pucks went in that don't usually go in. We hit so many crossbars and goal posts this year and lost. We've played 32 games, and 21 have been 1-goal games. So that's, every game's tight in our thing, and I think we've had 5 or 6 that are 2-goal games. So it's every night is a tight game, and we don't score a lot of goals. So to have a 6-goal output is kind of refreshing, and to have a little bit of a leadway in the last 5 minutes, it's nice to have.
Point Matheson, now Jocelyn controls. Rister, the tip and score. Davies out in front.
Obviously, as a coach, to stand there and see us get 3 goals in the third period, where we've had a tough time scoring goals this year, and especially in the third period, and to do that, you could see it was really loosened up our team, and it makes for people with a little happier faces. As coaches, we were a little more relaxed on the bench, and it was good for us. Obviously, we changed the lines around quite a bit because of the players that weren't in that game that night, and everybody stepped up. We got goals from 3 goals from our defensemen. Gordon, who hadn't gotten a goal in a while, it was nice to see him get a couple, and so it was good job by all of us. The good job by the players, certainly. Really recognizing that it was 3 games in 4 nights, that it was an opportunity to jump on a team that also had played 3-3, and I thought we did a good job with that.
Brad Hunt hesitates, now to Darren Hadar. Hadar faking, looking for a passing seam, finds it, Unsplash, off the temple, they score! The Wolves on the power play. 4 straight games they scored in the man advantage.
Wow.
And it isn't just the offensive tallies that saw an improvement. Another thorn in the side of this squad has been special teams.
Right now, offensively, our power play has been clicking a little bit more. It's been going at a better rate, so that helps. Obviously, when you look at the end of the game, if you can get 1 or 2 power play goals, that really helps your chances of winning in the end. We're not going to score 6 goals every night like we did the other night. but which was nice for the coaches a little bit on the bench. But you know, the thing, we lead the league in 1-goal games this year, at 21 games I believe it is now. So if we can keep getting our offensive production like that, obviously from our power play, that takes a little bit of stress off our guys, you know, at the end of the game where they're not always pushing. If we can get a 1 or 2 goal lead at the end of the game, then that puts us in a better position to win.
Brett Sterling has a breakaway to get the Wolves a lead. He scores!
There is one thing Young is absolutely sure of.
I think the one thing is, we spoke about this last night after our game, that every night our team works hard. You know, we might be off some nights and not look very good, making, you know, a dumb play or just not getting there or whatever, or just a half a step off of behind or whatever, but it's never, I never see the team not working hard. You know, we work hard every night, and that's a positive for us. But you know, I think we got a great bunch of guys also. Like, we've got a good core of guys, and you know, I think they all get along, and I think it's you know, they have the same frustrations we have when we don't win enough. But again, the positive is that, you know, we've weathered the storm. You know, we could sit here and have a lot of complaints and whine about a lot of stuff, from injuries to call-ups to this and that, but you know what? We put the team out in the ice every night, and our team's well prepared every night, you know, as our team, and we know what the other team's doing every night. So that's there's a lot of positives, and I think our team really knows that we're a better team than our record shows.
Johnson put it out front, Sterling tipped it home! His second of the game, the Wolves have some insurance. Another shot from the blue line got through the traffic.
I mean, we're not lighting up the league in scoring right now anyway, so I just think, like I said, you know, just earlier there, that the roles are going to change for some guys, and some guys are going to be put in some more offensive roles, and I think, you know, for them, they like that. You know, it's an opportunity for them to prove that they can score at this level, and hopefully they do that.
They managed to do just that on Sunday, 6 times.
Kerr towards the empty net. He scores! Yeah. First empty netter of the year for the Wolves.